8 a.m. I couldn't fall asleep again. Been overthinking all the little things I've said. I'm sleep deprived almost every night, and I wish that I wouldn't think instead. I know the sun is up and I got things to do, but I don't think I've got the energy to move. And I go back to my dreams again, but I shouldn't be sleeping when it's daylight now and I'm stuck in my bed. Daylight now and I'm stuck in my head, 'cause I've been stressing out all of my...
Please help our police officers by being aware of your surroundings and reporting any unattended bags or suspicious behavior to airport authorities immediately.
while in July, and then he got back from Colombia where he was presenting at
dreams again, but I shouldn't be sleeping when it's still now and I'm stuck in my bed.